Right, guys, we've got a quick update for you on gold. Just an update from last week's video. We've got this resistance trend line, and every time we've touched it and failed, we've had a big down move. A couple of times there, and then we get conveyed to it, breakdown. Friday, we closed right on that trend line, or right below it, should I say. So it's quite interesting to see what's going to happen sort of Monday and Tuesday. I think as well, stochastic is quite overbought. We're in an area of resistance. We've got this support line as well. What will probably happen is the price will fill in. It'll either break up or down, but we think it's going to break down. It's going to break that support line. We'll show you another chart in a minute to say why, but we say that gold is going to fail at that red resistance line. The other thing that we've noted here is we've got a potential inverted head and shoulders. If you go onto our website, we will teach you what that means in the downtrend, because it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get a bullish move now. So come onto the website and we'll show you all about what that is, because we haven't got time on this video. But what we would say is, I mean, if you want to speculate, you've potentially got an upright head and shoulders forming. Maybe you're going to get a right shoulder form underneath that resistance line, but that's speculation. We don't really want to speculate at the moment, but we've been sellers of rallies in gold for quite some time, and gold's been quite kind to us because it's actually gone higher enough now where we can really hit it hard and ride the down move down. We've also got at around $1,300 per ounce, we've got a horizontal resistance line. So we're coming up to an area of 2 resistance points. We say that gold starts to trend lower. We do think gold is going to have a big down move, probably to that green line as well. And this is the other reason as to why we think gold's going to go down quite a bit. But before we go into that, we've got this quite important long-term trend line. We struggled to get above it. When we did back tested it, went on a nice little rally. The few down moves as well found support on it. We managed to get above it, which gave us a bit of a bullish week or two. Yeah, the last 2 weeks have been a little bit bullish. I say what is likely to happen is we get back underneath that trend line now. It may give us a little bounce, but this is where we're expecting gold to go down to. Long term, we are talking gold is going quite a lot lower. So we are sellers of rallies in gold. Gold is in a bear market, so let's sell the rallies. If you come onto our Facebook page, we quite often have coverage on gold, and that'll be good for you to, if you come and like us, then you'll get updates on your Facebook as well. This is the pattern that we was talking about a minute ago. This is why we think gold is going lower. That is a huge bear flag. That is going to send this market a lot lower. We have a price target of around $1,000 per ounce. That is 300 points from where we are now. We are selling at that resistance point on Friday. We will probably add to our position this week, and we will not take any profit until it gets to at least $1,000 per ounce. That is a huge amount of money in a leverage market, but let's go on to have a quick look at something else. So we've got a few examples here of how markets act in pyramids. We went through this in a previous video. This is Centamin Egypt, a Egypt gold mining company. The price has pretty much formed a perfect pyramid. We'll show you a few more examples of this, because markets do move in pyramids because of human nature, basically. The whole greed and fear. This is what could be construed as a bubble. This is Bahamas Petroleum. Again, a good pyramid. This is how markets work. Markets don't shoot up and keep going and keep going and keep going. Anything that moves up quick is likely to come back down at some point. This is Excite Energy. You've got a huge head and shoulders, but it is in the form of a pyramid. If you look at the gold chart, that is exactly what we think is happening. It is about halfway, maybe only a third of the way down to forming a complete pyramid. So we think the gold price has a lot to fall. If you look at this chart here, this is the gold chart. That is forming it's going to form a perfect pyramid. We will see prices a lot lower than $1,000, but that's all we've got to say at the moment.